It's toy time, it's toy time. 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 Hello and welcome back to Toy Time Studios. This is episode 32. I'm Danny Martinez, and in this episode, we're going to be getting back into doing unboxings. As you can see, in this case, we have the Legend Series Stormbreaker Replica from Infinity War and Endgame. We picked this up at the GameStop on a random toy hunt day in Livingston, in the Livingston Mall, I believe, or Plaza, whatever it's called. It was $160 retail. Should have been a little more patient. I could have picked it up for $20 less a week and a half, 2 weeks later, unexpectedly at a toy show. However, that's okay. I was happy to get it in hand before it became harder to find as time goes on. But before we get into that, I'd just like to remind you to make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and it really helps the channel grow and set up better whatever algorithms and whatnot. I don't know how that stuff works. I just hope everyone enjoys the videos. We mentioned that we passed 50 subs recently as the new year passed. So let's get on to the next benchmark and let's keep it going. Before we do that, I just like to make sure I get my trusty X-Acto knife. That way I don't have to struggle with anything as far as ripping or tearing anything, and the box stays in better condition that way. So it'll take one slice there. Boom. It's only one piece. Oh, two pieces. Okay. There you go. As you remember, and stated before, this is the Stormbreaker hammer, which was an axe, which is from Infinity War and Endgame. Infinity War, in my opinion, way better than Endgame, and quite possibly the most perfectly well-rounded movie Marvel has had. Just slightly edging out Winter Soldier and let's say Guardians 1, which was a surprise. And if I go outside of MCU, I'll say Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock, okay? But one of my favorite scenes in Infinity War involves this, Stormbreaker. Now, especially when Thor comes to the battle in Wakanda, and the first thing he says as him, Groot, and Rocket appear is, "Bring me Thanos!" And he just delivers the powerful strike to clear the field. It was just amazing, amazing moment. I mean, the build up, we gotta watch it.
Too many of them!
great. So in the comic books, however, different origin, different everything altogether. You know, it wasn't made by with Groot's arm in the comic book. Beta Ray Bill actually had it. It has a slightly different look, which you'll see here. And it became one of those items, though, yet another reference to Beta Ray Bill still in the long run, if you truly look at it, even though Thor is wielding it most of the time. And so we're going to get back to unboxing this, and let's see how cool this is. I think I know where I want to put it. In the DMS Dan Cave downstairs. I think it should go by Mjolnir, or Meow Meow, as Kat Dennings' character likes to call it, who I'm glad is back was back in WandaVision, Dr. Darcy Lewis. Adorable, love her. Okay, so we'll get back to the unboxing now, okay? Before we do that, don't forget, again, comment, like, share, subscribe. I'm going to try to get back to all the comments. I'm still getting used to even having a YouTube channel. I don't know really how to work some of the technical stuff. Bear with me. Give me a break, too, okay? No, but I'll get back to people. I promise. I'm trying. And here we go. Looks like we need more of the X-Acto knife. Always close by. Okay, so we've got it out. It comes in two pieces. Basically the long part, so that way it was just easier to package. However, we're going to start taking this way apart, and we'll see how it looks, alright? Alright, we've got it open. We know what we have to do. There's also 2 screws and a little baggie taped to the bottom over here. And we got the instructions out. We'll show you how that looks. It's pretty well laid out. It came with some separate paper stuff on the side in all these languages. No one ever bothers to keep that. I just toss it away. It's very well laid out. The diagrams are always clear. Shouldn't be any issues. And that's the instructions. Now we're ready to go. I didn't really look at the instructions so much because it was kind of basic. I did see previously in another video someone opened this. It was Laura Legends, one of my favorite YouTube channels. In a future episode, we're going to do an episode dedicated to all my favorite YouTube channels, toy related and not toy related. There's other areas and genres of things that I like to watch YouTube videos on. You may like them too. Okay, so we're going to get to opening this. We have a screwdriver also nearby, which we're going to need. The 2 screws, leave that on the side. grabbed a nail clipper, which I find easier to clip these plastic ties. So we have our two components, which we'll give you a closer look at. Give it a nice spin. Take a look at the actual axe and hammer part. And then we'll take a look at the handle. Something about the handle, I don't know, it could have been better, but I like it still, don't get me wrong. However, it just could have been more, I don't know, maybe a repaint, but I'm not going to do that. I keep it exactly as it is. Then I'll show you the part at the point where they attach. This is what the component looks like where it attaches for the axe handle, for the axe hammer, and then this is what it looks like where the handle attaches. So now we're going to take these screws. I hope I don't have any issues with the, depending on the size head of the screwdriver I'm using. And I know where they go. I always like to make sure you know where they're going in before you do it. And you don't want to over tighten it either. You just want to make sure it's just tight enough. Once it's snug and it kind of feels like forced, don't force it anymore. I'll take the plastic covering that was on the hammerhead side. Okay, so I would like to redact the previous statement I made where I'm not going to read the instructions because they look pretty basic. I needed to look at the instructions just to make sure I knew what I was doing, or I could have possibly broken it. So, I mean, you know, it's never too late in the game to just be cautious and careful for the better of just keeping this thing in pretty good condition, in great condition. All right, so we figured out the cover comes off over here, first bottom, then top. So we'll show you that. Pretty basic plastic functioning cover there. Two snaps, one on bottom, one on top. And then we have the inside container or compartment where the batteries will be kept right here. So I just need the screwdriver to get this one off, and then this area is where those two screws come in handy. We'll be attaching the handle right after we put the batteries in here. So that way, once we put the cover on, I don't really want to worry about too often taking it off. I'll leave the batteries in this first round, and then once I take them out, once they're dead, I'll probably just leave it empty for a while, just so it doesn't corrode and fill the space inside where the batteries are kept. That way it doesn't fill up with corrosive acid and get all crazy looking and disgusting. All right, so first, and we also got our 3 AAA batteries, which we'll be needing, so that way the sounds work and whatever lighting functions. I hope this one's working. Oh man, I don't think it is. No. Okay. I'm gonna need to get another, I'm gonna have to go get another screw head real quick. Found a few options. This one should do better. Perfect. So once I got this out, all right, there we go. So as you can see, pretty basic. Make sure you always put them in correctly as far as which side goes to which side. That way, one, you avoid having to take everything back out and figure out what you did wrong. Double check it too, so that way you're sure. And then that way, you know for sure that there's not a problem with the batteries, or maybe there is a problem with the batteries, it might be. But if it isn't, it might be something else, another functioning, whatever other part there might be inside. So that way you know for sure when you're testing out what's wrong. So at this point, now's the point where we put the handle onto the base of the axe hammer, and then we screw the other 2 screws in here. So it looks pretty solid as far as where it connects, because I mean that's solid steel right there. That's a nice it's a nice little feature for the structure of this. You know it won't easily snap off. You make sure the side where the holes are, where the entry point is, and then you just slide that right in there. Make sure the groove goes in where it's supposed to. Oh man, that scared the crap out of me. Whoa. Okay, now we're gonna, all right, now that I remember what I was doing, all right, come on, man. I wasn't ready for that. Whoa. Okay, I don't even know how to work that part yet. Let's just get these screws in. How do you shut this thing off? Once it slows down and I can't really turn anymore with ease, I'm just gonna lay off. That way nothing gets over tightened. Okay, now I'm gonna have to figure out again how this. Alright. Okay, and then all we gotta do is attach this part back on. Now, just like last time, the easiest way, since the plastic tab faces up and then this one on the bottom faces like in, it's better to start at the top, and you can see the tab, so that actually does help quite a bit. Make sure you get that in there. Once it snaps in, get these other parts in the groove right here where it's supposed to fit neatly, and then press the rest down. All right, there you go. Okay, now let's take a look and see how it looks when assembled. Take it easy, pal. Come on, Stormbreaker, enough. Alright. So here we have it. I'm going to take the rest of the plastic protecting. Actually, I'm going to leave these on for now at the tips, just in case. Alright. So it's pretty sturdy, decently heavy. Feels like a bat, like a heavy bat end somewhat, especially on this side. Definitely pretty cool to wield. Feels good. Yeah. Ooh. Now that was just by pressing the button. Bring me Thanos! Yeah, take that. You can't handle that. Okay. So let's see how it's... Ooh, when you swing. Still a little flimsy, actually. A little surprising. Feels just a little flimsy if you try to swing it too hard. So I wouldn't suggest trying to, do a home run swing with this. You might end up breaking something if by chance it just comes off. But, alright. So, pretty cool. Good job. I'm gonna figure out how I like to display it. And, then after that, I'll definitely show you what that looks like right here. And pretty cool. So just remember, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to enjoy playing with my Stormbreaker. And just remember, we'll see you next time. We got some more videos coming up. We got some catch-up videos to do. And alright, pretty cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ready to set up where we're going to display this. The box. The box is pretty bulky, so I'm not going to keep it. It just would take up too much space for no reason. It doesn't... My only complaint for Stormbreaker here is it doesn't come with a display stand. Or something to display to make sure it stays sturdy. But I'm sure they probably try to incorporate that in the design already, so I'm sure it probably will stay wherever you put it. However, it just looks nicer on the display the way Mjolnir did, or Meow Meow. But good job. I'm gonna love displaying this. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate it very much, and we're gonna have a lot more videos coming your way. We have a lot of catch up to do. I still got a few videos left to do for the Christmas pickups that we did for the. I mean, as far as there's two particular items that were gifted to me. I definitely have to do a video on, so I haven't opened them yet, and we got a lot more stuff coming for you. Definitely another Funko haul for February and for March, because March is almost done. There's only a week left, and or half, like less than a week, not half, but less than a week.
I told you. You'd die for that.
So we'll see you next time, same toy channel.
What'd you do?
Yeah.